Hello everyone and welcome to my first reaction to Obi-Wan Kenobi. Can you tell how excited I am? I am very, very excited. I feel like I've been waiting for this for such a long time and I'm just so happy that I'm finally watching it. I can't even tell you. Okay, so before we get into it, I just want to talk about the few things that I think I know about the show. For those of you who might be new here or anything, I don't watch a lot of my other reactions. I don't watch trailers for things, so if there is stuff like shown in a trailer or something like that, I just think it makes my reactions better when I don't watch trailers that sometimes spoil things, whatever. So things that I think I do know. I think this takes place like a little bit after the events of Revenge of the Sith. I want to say like 10 years after, but I might have just made that year up or the amount of years up because I feel like I read that somewhere or saw that somewhere or whatever. The other thing that I know is that when there was like promotional stuff happening for this, and I try my best to avoid all of that stuff at all costs, especially when I was going to postpone watching this until I was done with the Clone Wars and all of that, I do believe that I saw Hayden about in the promotional stuff. So I feel like, you know, which makes sense that, you know, he would be a part of this as well. But yeah, I definitely, you know, I feel like that's possibly a very obvious spoiler that he will make an appearance at some point, but I just wanted to say that's what I've seen and that's what I know. I think I didn't really get spoiled about anything. I was very, very diligent about not really going while it was airing on Twitter all that much or anything like that. So I'm very, very excited to get into this. I cannot tell you. You know how I feel about Obi. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, let's get into it.
You refer to the prophecy of the one who will bring balance to the Force.
Wow.
Clouded this boy's future is.
Obi-Wan is ready.
I am ready to face the trials.
I'm gonna get emotional with all this.
You underestimate my power. You were the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy this and not join them. You were my brother, Anakin.
Oh.
Training I have for you. Your old master. How to commune with him, I will teach you.
Wow. What a recap. Oh. I want to see this. Oh no.
What do we do now?
Man, I would love a story of like kids actually making it out, but I don't think they will. Oh.
You hunt Jedi.
In actuality, I would say the Jedi hunt themselves. Do you know the key to hunting Jedi, friend? Jedi cannot help what they are. Their compassion leaves a trail. For example, perhaps the locals are stealing from you, threatening you. So what is the Jedi to do?
Oh boy.
There.
Prepare him for interrogation.
You're wasting your time, you know that, right? You'll never find us all.
What is that, a scraps?
Scraps are all we have left.
Then we should be hunting bigger prey.
He is not yours to find. We are past this, third sister. You will forget this fixation with Kenobi, or I will relieve you of your duties. Is that clear?
Yes, Grand Inquisitor.
A fixation with hunting down and killing Kenobi? Sounds familiar. There's the man of the hour.
It's only half. Please, I have a family.
One more word, I take it all.
Oh no.
Something you want to say?
Oh. Oh, the music and the shots are just, they're getting to me, people.
Yes, I had some parts stolen. I need a new processor board.
Oh, stop. Oh. Who would have
Teacup,
thought?
if you're going to steal my parts and then sell them back to me, could you at least clean them first, as a courtesy? Jedi. I've heard the Jedi are all but extinct. Yeah.
Oh. Obi.
Master Qui-Gon. Master.
Or did the teaching not work, or no? Oh. Oh, stop. Obi.
I thought I saw you in town, but I wasn't sure. I didn't think you'd survived.
You're making some kind of mistake.
I'm sorry, my name is Nari. There's no mistake. What are you doing here, Obi-Wan?
My name is Ben.
You have no idea what I've been through.
Oh, oh God, oh God.
You want my help? Take this. Walk into the middle of the desert and bury it in the ground.
What about the people that need us? What about the fight?
The fight is done. We lost.
Okay. Oh, my heart. Okay.
What happened to you?
A lot.
You were once a great Jedi.
The time of the Jedi is over. Go back to the town. Let it go.
He still is a great Jedi. It's just, he just has to find his mojo. He hasn't found it yet. But okay.
There will be sweet mellows at the reception after, if you behave.
What are we watching? Is this Leia?
Napoleon Ranger, probably scouting for Merson pirates. No? Traitor, maybe?
Leia Organa. You had to do this today?
Do what?
Down. No Lola for the rest of the day.
But she didn't do anything.
Shut her down. I mean it.
Lola? Oh my God. Cuteness. All right.
If you behaved as well as you climb, you'd be a senator already.
All I ever do is wave.
Then do more than wave. You get out of this what you put into it.
Oh, sweet
I'm sorry,
relationship.
Mother. I promise I won't do it again.
You know, I can feel you doing that.
Cuteness. Cuteness. Ominous figure in the background. Probably not a good sign. I didn't know that we were gonna get to see. I thought probably like Luke, because of that's where Obi-Wan is, but I didn't really know that we would see Leia. That's super cute.
I want you to stay away from him.
Oh.
We don't need anything from you, Ben. I am asking you to leave us alone, Ben. I mean,
We talked about this. When the time comes, he must be trained.
like you trained his father.
Oh! Oh!
Anakin is
Oh.
dead, Ben.
Well.
We need to know where he is. You will be rewarded well.
Or you'll be punished.
Rima!
Hands go first.
She's
That way,
not fucking around.
when you reach for anything, you think of us.
Okay. Oh boy.
You have no rights here. We're not under the Empire. All we want is information. If anyone knows anything about
Fuck balls.
a Jedi,
Uh-oh.
what's your name?
This is bad.
Oh, Jedi vermin. I kill vermin on my farm.
You protect your family. I like that.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's important.
Okay.
Tell me where the Jedi is, or this man and his family die! There is no point in protecting them. They would not do the same for you. But you can save this man.
No! If you remember anything, rewards will be given. Stand down, third sister. Now!
Next time.
You say third sister? Wow.
Move!
Wow. That. Okay. She means business. And she go, okay.
You are too impulsive.
Sick of wasting time.
You still want Kenobi, and you won't find him. We spent the last 10 years looking for him.
Oh!
Maybe you've been looking in the wrong places.
Damn.
What is it you think you will gain by capturing him?
When I'm old,
Okay.
Be careful, third sister.
I'm very
You go too far.
curious as to why.
Thank you, Owen. Didn't do it for you.
Sure. Okay. Oh. Oh, my whole heart is like breaking this way. And I didn't think that we were going to start off in a happy place, okay? I knew that, all right? But still, my heart is breaking, people.
Right on time, as always.
Oh my god, icon.
Anything good today?
A trade ship and an Aquilian Ranger.
Probably scouting for pirates.
That's what I said.
Don't encourage her.
All right.
Oh my god, I would love more of this.
Come now.
Oh, there you go, she's got the wave. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous there. Luke really got the shit end of the. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Your Highness. Oh,
Oh, I thought it.
My pleasure.
You think you're droids?
It's good manners.
You don't need manners when you're talking to a lower life form.
Then I guess I don't need manners when I'm talking to you.
Oh shit!
You want him to like you, so you repeat what he says, even though you don't really know what it means. You think being like him will make people frightened of you. You've never made one decision for yourself in your entire life, and you never will. I may not have seen much, cousin, but I can see that.
Okay. Damn, girl.
He was being horrible to everyone.
He's your cousin.
He's rude to droids.
You have to rise above Leia. You owe him an apology.
I'd rather be digested by a Jacko beast.
Sure. All right.
In a few years, you'll be off to university, then junior senate.
The Senate's boring. It's people in itchy clothes arguing.
Well, it may seem so,
I don't want to be a senator.
which is why you'll probably be one of the best.
Not even a real Wakanda.
Don't ever say that. You are a child. You are an Organa in every way. Plus, imagine the look on your cousin's face when you get to boss him around for real.
Oh my
But
god.
for now,
I'm like tearing up. It's so cute.
we will apologize.
Yes, Father.
Oh my god. Oh, you're so amazing. You're so amazing. Leia!
She's gone. She can't be far.
Oh no.
Just waiting
For what?
for you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god, girl, run! Whoa! Get it, girl. Ah! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow.
We don't know who it was. No ransom, no leads. Whoever they are, they knew where she would be. They were waiting.
She needs you, Obi-Wan.
Oh.
Were you a guard then? Or a bounty hunter?
Only you know how important she really is, Obi-Wan. If Leia is
I
discovered...
can't leave here, Bale. My duty is to the
What
boy.
about your duty to his sister?
Yeah.
She's as important as he is.
Oh. And let's not act that you're not like the baddest man bajamba in the galaxy anyway.
It's been 10 years. I'm not who I used to be.
And what? Dust off that saber. Let's go.
Find someone else.
Obi.
Should be better off.
No, 100% would not. Obi.
Shut her up.
Stop it. Like this defeatist attitude, even though I totally understand it, but like, I don't like it. Oh my god, you don't gotta tie her up like that. Jeez. Oh. Is that the other Jedi? Come on, find that fight, babe.
She's headed for Dayu.
You should not have come. I told you. I'm not the man you remember.
Well, you're going to have to be.
Yeah,
I'd leave the boy.
This isn't about the boy, and you know it. You couldn't save Anakin. But you can save her.
And what if I can't?
You can.
There is no one I trust more with my child than
Okay.
you.
Okay. Oh god.
Please. For her.
I fucking love you.
One last fight.
Yeah. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. No. Fuck it. Woo! Let's go, Obi! Oh my god, Lola, be iconic.
I'm not afraid of you.
Give it time.
Ah! Lola!
Lola!
No one's coming for you.
Obi is. Bitch. Good luck!
You think it's gonna work?
Just get this over with.
I think you guys are fucked, but, you know, that's just my opinion. Dust it off, babe. Let's go.
You sure he's gonna come?
Oh,
He
wow.
fought beside her father during the war. He'll come. The Jedi will hunt himself.
She means business. My goodness. I'm very curious as to why. Okay.
Well, you coming or not?
Obi, come on. fucking go! You're Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let's go. Oh my god, I'm so excited! Work. Ah! Oh my goodness gracious, I loved it. It was definitely, first of all, I just have to say, I really liked their direction. A lot of the shots in this show, it just artistically, it looked very beautiful. But the one thing, you know what I loved is that we kind of, it felt a very, in a lot of the Obi-Wan scenes, it felt very like mundane, very normal life, very, you know, I guess how life would probably be, you know, and I really, really liked the fact that we were kind of seeing how defeated he has become. And honestly, I don't blame him, okay? Like, I'm cheering for him to, you know, find that little oomph to get back into the fight. Of course I am. However, I can't really blame him for, you know, just feeling so, like, lost, you know? And it's not just, I mean, it wholeheartedly, you know, he's being haunted by what happened with Anakin, how he feels the guilt and the failure. And I've talked so many times on this channel about like how sometimes guilt is just, it's one of the toughest things to overcome, in my opinion. When you feel responsible for something, when you think it's something that you did, and you kind of run through your head, what if I did this differently? What if I, you know, I cannot discount how debilitating that can really be. He also wants to make sure, you know, he's kind of looking after Luke, even though it doesn't seem, there seems to be some tension there. But, you know, I think it's interesting, him, you know, they kind of talk about within this episode that the Jedi, it's like an itch that they have to scratch. They can't not help people. It's who they are, whatever. And, you know, I guess at the end of this episode that remains to be true, but for a lot of this episode, you know, Obi-Wan had to kind of keep to himself, even when the, at the end of his work day, where the guy was like, oh, you know, we're getting paid half. The guy who was paying him, it was so funny. I had this moment where the guy who was, what did he say to Obi? He said something, the guy who was paying them, their boss or whatever. And he was like, you know, trying to flex on Obi. And I was just like, listen, if this was any other time, sweetie pie, you better stop. Anyway, but you know, he's really trying to keep to himself. But not just for himself, I think he is absolutely defeated. I think he feels that everything is lost, and he has lost faith in himself, in what he dedicated his whole life, you know, to the Jedi way, the upholding that. And I totally understand that there's a lot of people who watch, you know, these reactions who have very different views about the Jedi. I mean, the arguments in the comment section are just, it happens all the time. But through Obi-Wan's perspective, you know, order aside, I feel like he really tried to live by the Jedi code. And I think he is one of the best examples, if not the best example, of what a Jedi is supposed to and should be. You know, and of course he feels like he failed, and there's a lot of guilt there, and there's a lot of stuff that I think runs through his head over and over again. But I love the fact that, you know, we're seeing how lost he is because of the fact that, you know, he really did put his all into this. and I would say into Anakin and everything, and for it to happen, and he's grieving, and it's just, there's so much. But let alone that, you know, I mean, I don't mean to harp on it, but everything that, well, okay, there is a possibility some people are going to watch this who have not seen the Clone Wars. So I'm not going to say specific, I'm going to try not to say specifics, because I never want to spoil anything for anybody, but you all know the stuff that's happened in the Clone Wars as well, other stuff that didn't have really to do with Anakin, other stuff that he went through, you know, sort of, that also has some effect on, you know, how he is, I think. I think it's mainly his failure to Anakin, but I'm just saying there's probably some other stuff too, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But I just, oh my goodness, really, really great to see him sort of kind of, he dusted off that lightsaber. Yes, he did, sir. And I'm so excited to see him back in the action, because he is, regardless of whether or not mistakes were made, whether or not how much he feels he failed, right? He's still one of the best people in this universe. He is still a good person and an impressive person, you know. I loved, oh my goodness, I mean, Jimmy Smits in anything that I just live for, but like, I loved his presence. I loved him saying, you know, I trust you with my child, you know, like more than anyone. So that should say something, and don't discount what I think, you know, and I loved that. I mean, because he was saying everything that I was saying. It just took the words out of my mouth, and I really, really love that. Love seeing Leia. I loved just, I didn't, I don't know, I didn't really think that she was necessarily going to, I probably didn't discount it in my brain or anything, but I love seeing her. The young actress is lovely. And can't wait. I assume we'll see more of her in the next episode. I assume, maybe not, but I'll assume that. And this woman that they called the third sister, I want to, that's, yep, I think what her name, or what they called her, at least, I don't know. It's probably not her name, but, she got a chip on her shoulder, and she is doing work. She is, listen, she's probably gonna get a promotion or something, because it seems like she's, listen, I don't really want her to go around, I mean, she's cutting off people's hands and stuff. Girl, you gotta calm down. But she is on a mission, and she's probably gonna get shit done. She is instilling fear in me. It's terrifying. And she's got a chip on her shoulder for Obi-Wan, and, you know, not the first time we heard that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm interested to delve into that more. I find that to be really, really intriguing. Why is she so interested or obsessed with getting Obi-Wan? I'm very intrigued by that. I think that's really, really interesting. A great opener, in my opinion. Obi is going to go and hopefully save Leia, and I am just so excited about it. I'm so excited. Oh, a great first episode, and I'm just so happy to be watching this now. Did I hope I mentioned everything I wanted to talk about. Oh my god, my embarrassing shriek when I thought I saw a 3PO. I'm sorry. I preemptively shrieked. I really, really loved it. I thought it was great, and I can't wait for the next one. And that is about it. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.